Hello everybody, Dean's Beer Reviews number 30 something. 32 I think. Right, I was browsing in the low alcohol / alcohol free section of Tesco this evening, and came across one by Fuller's, which I've never heard of before. I'm a big fan of Fuller's beers, good old London brewery. And it's called Mighty Atom Ale, and it's low strength. It's 2.8% volume. Low strength pint. Big flavour, low strength is what the back says. Now, I've never heard of this before, and it caught my eye, and I thought, well, I'll get that just for the sake of doing a review. Best served cool is what it says on the back. It doesn't specify temperature, so that's what this is. Right. Mighty Atom is a lower strength ale that doesn't compromise on flavour. Crystal and Cara Gold malts and the grist deliver a good malt base. Look for that one. Over which no fewer than 5 varieties of hop create a distinctively bitter, refreshing finish. So they've obviously hopped it a bit more to create that twang, which makes sense. Right, well, let's just crack it open, shall we? Big Atom, Mighty Atom Ale is what it's called. And there's the label. Is that showing up alright from a distance?
Yeah. Mighty
Atom Ale. Right. Glass of choice today is, I haven't actually used this one yet, but it's from supporting my local brewery, or one of my local breweries. It's the Black Sheep Rigwelter glass. Local breweries being Black Sheep and Theakston's. And there's a couple of up and coming ones as well now, but these two are the big ones. It smells nice, it smells quite yeasty. I've got a bit of a fizz on there coming up to the top already, so let's just pour this one out. Oh, it's nice and clear looking, it's crystal clear. Be careful, because with this sort of a glass, the fluty sort of glasses, you tend to get quite a big head if you're not careful. Although I'm not going to get a massive head on purpose because I want to be able to smell it. It's quite a loose head, it's fizzling away quite quickly. There we go. Crystal clear. Slightly darker than, well, it looks like a pale ale. The head's fizzing away quite quickly. It looks quite poppy, quite carbonated. In fact, the bubbles are big. It looks like soda almost, like soda bubbles. I don't know if you can see that close up, them streaming to the top there. Yeah. So yeah, it looks quite fizzy. So it's a nice fizzed up one. Head's just about gone. I can see right through it now. I'm definitely getting a bit of a floral hop in the smell. Definitely yeast. And sadly not much else. Well, it is a low strength beer. It's not going to be brimming with flavour, let's face it. At least not in the aroma. Because that is very light. It looks very light bodied, in fact, bordering on pop. But then again, it's 2.8% alcohol, so that's good, that's what we expect. Bit of a sweet smell, it's a quite shandy-ish sort of smell without the lemonade-y sweetness, to be honest with you. But that's alright, it smells nice, it smells pleasant enough, although it's not a massive aroma. But then again, I haven't got room to swizz it around properly without spilling it. I just attempted that and it dribbled over the side. There you go. So, obviously you need to agitate it to smell it properly. So, I mean, I'll drink it down a bit and then we'll give it the aroma another go. So, headless beer. Cheers, folks. It's quite pleasant, actually. I'm saying headless. I mean, if I wanted to, I could have made a bigger head. I mean, I poured it carefully. But I've got nothing left now, so... Very light bodied. It tastes like a really sort of watered down version. Now, watered down, I'm not trying to do it a disservice by saying that, but a watered down version of like a best bitter. You're getting the dry bitter finish at the end from the 5 no less varieties of hops they put in there. A little bit floral, but it's more sort of funky, yeasty. Definitely not a strong flavoured beer, and to be honest I wish I'd served this a little bit colder. Because of the low alcohol it'd be quite refreshing. I'm just going to have another gulp, take it down a bit and then we can see if we get more on the smell. And I'll have space to agitate it without it flying over the top. heavily carbonated. Too carbonated. Excuse me. It's like drinking a shandy, except without the sweetness. Let's have a... It's very refreshing. Don't get me wrong, you could drink, you know, a few of these and, you know, I mean, but then again, if you want refreshing, you may as well drink something that's not alcoholic. I mean, if you, just for the sake of it, you know what I mean? Bit of a wheaty smell. Hops are coming through. There's really not much of a smell to it, to be fair. Try and give it another one. Agitate it. Get a bit of the head back there by agitating it as well. A bit of a citrus sort of tone to it, but not much else. Yeah, not much of a smell at all. There's not really much to say about this, to be fair. I thought I'd get it for the novelty of having a 2.8% Fuller's beer, which is good. It's nice to, I mean, like, there's very, very strong ones in my collection. There's one that's, I think, 12%. I think I haven't got any higher than 12. Excuse me, gassy. And then you've got 2.8. It's hard to see anything past the carbonation, but you do get a very, 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 very light-bodied feel in the mouth. It's like, I can imagine a lager would be at its early stages, because lager, well, lager is German for store. You know, lagering is storing, you know, blah, blah. Perhaps a lager's early stage before it's been lagered, it might taste a bit like this. Although, yeah, it's a bit slightly malty, slightly hoppy. It's more the feel. You don't get much of a taste of anything. It's just a light, refreshing drink. You do get a hot bitterness at the end and a dry finish, and that's the quenching part. That's good. Serve it a little bit colder than I have, though. More than just cool. Don't have it chilled, but have it fairly cold. Maybe sort of 7 degrees, 8 degrees, something like that. Don't chill it down to 3 or anything stupid like that. Otherwise you definitely won't taste anything. But yeah, it's pleasant. It's slightly floral. It's metallic bitter, but that just disappears very quickly. It hasn't got much of a finish, and you do get a bit of a lemony citrus feel right at the back of your throat in the aftertaste. That's about it for this, really. Yeah, very, very light, you know, and quite refreshing, but serve it quite cold. Fuller's Mighty Atom Ale. We're doing Fuller's ESB at some point, so that'll be one heck of a contrast. Cheers, folks. Bye bye.